Ladies and gentlemen, we may have just stumbled across the ultimate raid build to take on Inteleon the Unrivaled, and it's one that I never saw coming. So let's take a look at this one, because today we're going to talk about Hariyama, of all Pokemon, to take down Inteleon the Unrivaled. And that's about all there is to say about it. Watch till the end, because the damage this guy puts out is unlike anything we've seen with any other Pokemon for this raid. So let's get to it. Alright, so if we were going to build ourselves Hariyama to take down Inteleon, we're going to need to get ourselves a Hariyama first. And luckily, Hariyama spawns in quite a few places on the map. Now, one place you may find Hariyama is over here in South Province Area 3, in this little, like, maze of boulders and stuff over here. But one super easy way to do this is to fly over to this Pokestop over by Porto Marinata. And once you get here, you're going to hop out and you're going to head this direction. You're just kind of following the road up here. But if we keep following this road down here, there's a pretty consistent spawn of Hariyama down here every time. So once you find them, go ahead and run into one, catch yourself a Hariyama, and then we'll talk about EVs and IVs. So now that we're ready for EV and IV training, you're gonna head to whatever town that you want to that has a Chansey supply. If you've watched one of my videos before, you know that we're going to Levincia North, because that's just where it's at. And now that you're at Levincia North, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that, number one, Hariyama is in your party, and number two, that he is at the top of your party, and number three, make sure that he's level 100. So use whatever method you want to for this one. I'm just going to use some XP candies, because why not? It's 49 of these guys, just like so. And we really don't care about what moves he knows right now, because we're going to change those up anyway. Once you've got that done, though, hop on your ride Pokemon. We're going to head all the way down to the Chansey supply and get ready to spend some money. And now that we're inside Chansey Supply, we're going to go ahead and start ourselves a bulk buy. And like most of the builds we've done for this one, we're going to start off by buying ourselves 25 protein to max out our physical attack. And then we're going to use 25 zinc to max out our special defense. Now, if you've been doing Inteleon raids, odds are you have a massive amount of zinc already. I have 170, so I'm not going to waste 250,000 Poké Dollars on that. But once you've got those, you're going to want to make sure that you pick up an adamant mint before you get out of here. Just like that. You're going to hit the plus button, fork over however much you're spending on this, just like so, and then head outside, because we're going to put this guy together. And now that we're outside, it's time to start putting our Hariyama together. So we're going to hop into our bag, we're going to head over to our other items, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change this guy's nature. So we're going to come down, we're going to give him an adamant mint to make sure he has an adamant nature, just like so. And after that, we're going to come back up and we're going to start off by giving him 25 protein. So just like that. Give him not 26, we're going to give him 25. Just like so. And then we're going to give him 25 zinc as well. Give him 25 zinc, just like that. And after you've done that, we're going to come down here. We're going to give him 2 muscle feathers to finish maxing out his EVs for his physical attack. Give him 2 of these. And then after that, we're going to give him 2 clever feathers to finish maxing out his special defense. Just like that. There's 2. And the rest of our EVs we can dump into our HP, because as we know with Inteleon, you can never have too much HP. So we're going to dump 6 into this, just like so. And with that, Hariyama's EVs are trained and you're pretty well ready to go with this. So it should look like this right now. Hariyama, fighting type with a fighting Tera type, level 100. You should have max EVs in your attack and special defense. Our HP is huge already. And our ability right now is thick fat. We don't want to have thick fat as our ability. We actually want to have guts as our ability. So let's go ahead and change that real quick. There we go. And we're going to use ourselves an ability capsule, not a patch, to change our ability to guts, if it's not like that already. And with that, Hariyama's pretty well ready to go as far as EVs go. So let's go see our shady friend in the glasses and do some IV training next. All right, now that we're in Mount Verna, let's go see our shady friend in the glasses and let's do some IV training. So we're gonna hop in here, just like so. We're gonna select our Hariyama. We're gonna use normal bottle caps because we, honest to God, don't care about using gold bottle caps at this point. And for this guy, we're gonna hyper train everything except our special attack, because we're not a special attacker at all. Just like that. Once your hyper training's done, Hariyama is like 90% of the way built, and it's time to talk about what moves you're gonna use for this guy. So I'll see you in just a second. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Hariyama ready to take on INTELEON the Unrivaled. So it should look a little something like this. Level 100, Fighting and Fighting Tera type. Your held item for this one needs to be the Flame Orb, and that is because of our Guts ability. You should have max EVs in your physical attack and special defense, with the rest in your HP, and an adamant nature, with your ability being Guts. And the moveset for this guy is Sunny Day, Belly Drum, Drain Punch, and Close Combat. And with that being said, the strat for this one's pretty simple. You're going to hop into a raid, use Sunny Day first turn to get rid of Snowscape. After that, you're going to spam Drain Punch until after INTELEON cleanses stat changes. And then after that, once you get back up to full health, you're going to Belly Drum and then immediately Tera and start doing Tera Drain Punch. And I promise you, this build will not disappoint because, holy cow, do you do a lot of damage. But don't just take my word for it. Let's take a look and see what this guy looks like in a raid. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what this build looks like in a raid. And I promise you, we're gonna start off slow, but once we start dealing damage, there's no stopping this guy. So we're gonna start off, we're gonna let INTELEON do his daily ritual of doing Mist and then throwing out Snowscape, both of which we really don't care about at this point. Just like that. And as soon as we have access to our attack menu, we're gonna immediately throw out Sunny Day. Odds are first turn, if you're using Sunny Day, he's gonna do Tearful Look, which if he does, that's fine. We're gonna throw out Sunny Day, we're gonna get rid of Snowscape, and this is gonna make it so Blizzard does less damage and is also less accurate. And once we've done that, our next move is to start throwing out Drain Punch. He's gonna throw out a Tearful Look again. We really don't care. Our whole point right now, our whole goal is we're trying to stall until he cleanses. Because we don't want to throw out Belly Drum and then have him cleanse, and then we lose Belly Drum and half our health. So we've got off one Drain Punch. This should be the second, or the next Drain Punch. There we go. Just like that, we throw out a second Drain Punch. And odds are next turn, INTELEON is going to cleanse and his shield is going to go up. He's gonna use Blizzard on us, that's fine, we've got plenty of HP. Just like that. Super effective, but it doesn't do a ton of damage because we have that max special defense. So we're gonna come in, we're gonna do Drain Punch. INTELEON is gonna put his shield up and cleanse. It's exactly what we wanna see. Gonna use Blizzard. It's gonna do quite a bit of damage, but that's fine because now we have full Drain Punch back. Here we go. And we're still burned. That's fine. Our Guts ability is back. We have his shield up now, which is fine. And this is a good time to point out that at some point during this raid, there's a good chance that you might get KO'd. Like right now with this Blizzard, we're obviously gonna go down. And that's fine, because sometimes rather than trying to do Drain Punch to get back up to full health, it's better just to take the KO and the 5 seconds. Just like so. Once we come back, we're immediately gonna throw up a Belly Drum. We're gonna sacrifice half our health to make sure that we get that max attack. He's gonna use Tearful Look and try and drop our attack. It's not gonna matter because we're getting ready to go back up to max anyway. So we're gonna do Belly Drum just like so. Our attack is maxed out. And once we do that, we're gonna immediately start Tera Drain Punching. So we're gonna Terastallize, and once we do Tera Drain Punch, pay very close attention because INTELEON's health bar is about ready to start going away in big chunks. And I know it looks kind of crazy right now. We're at halftime, but I can tell you right now, it doesn't matter. He's gonna use Blizzard. We should survive one Blizzard. Up 30 HP. And as soon as we use Drain Punch, watch that health bar. Gone. Almost the entire shield in one shot. Back up to full HP. Just like that. We're still burned, which is absolutely fine. We want that for our Guts ability. We're gonna do Drain Punch again. And at this point, it's just a waiting game because INTELEON can do absolutely nothing to us. So we go in, we Drain Punch again, His shield is gone. He is down to almost all his HP is out. Our HP goes back up to full. His shield is gone, and all we have to do is land one more Drain Punch. He's gonna use Mist, which is fine. We really don't care. He's gonna use Snowscape. If you want to play it safer, you can use Sunny Day again to get rid of it. But at this point, you really don't need to. So we're gonna come in, we're gonna throw out this last Drain Punch. Just like so. And ladies and gentlemen, with like that, with Hariyama, Inteleon the Unrivaled defeated in, what was that? 3 Tera Drain Punches. Absolutely insane. I do want to give a shout out to one of my community members, Wither, for coming up with this build. But this thing is absolutely monstrous and just makes this raid so easy. So, and it's super easy to build too. Get out there, build yourself a Hariyama. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. And if you're willing to give it a try, it's something different than Annihilate and King Gambit. And remember, guys, as always, I believe in you. You got this. Have fun this weekend. I'll see you in the next video.